Hey, what's up? Vinny 10 at 𝐍𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐬𝐬 with our weekly update. So last week we talked about the two sets of heads. One set of heads went over to the machine shop. Well, we got both of those sets done. We have a third set, and now a fourth set for the VQ came back right away. Also, while that was happening, on those FA heads that were really trashed out and really bad workmanship, I spoke to the customer and I was like, listen, your best bet is to bring me the block and let me just kind of take a quick peek at it. Well, here's the block. I took a quick peek at it. I'm going to disassemble this thing and go through it, because if it's anything like the heads were, I'm going to wind up putting great heads on a bad block and recontaminating everything. So that's probably going to happen later in the week. I got these VQ35 heads I need to finish up, get them assembled, get them adjusted, and get them on this block that we already talked about in the previous video. So hopefully I'm actually going to get that done, hopefully by the end of the week. If not, most likely by Monday. Let's go see what the guys are doing in the other shop. Hey, what's up? So here we are. And we're here with Lucas, who is going through hell on this Ford Focus. It is just, it's not a well-designed car. I like this car, actually, and I like the RS especially. But, you know, design-wise, they could have did a lot better. The way the intercooler runs at the bottom of the motor, next to the oil pan, next to the exhaust pipe in the back, is just not great. It's really tight. I mean, if you look at how they set this up with this pipe and the blow-off valve, like right, you could see there's no room here. I mean, zero. So could they have done a little better with the setup? I think that the aftermarket companies are really forced to make things so tight because it's just a bad setup, and they got to work around the bad setup. And as a tech, he's working around the bad setup, and it's tough. It's definitely a lot tougher than you would think, especially with this particular car, because the products that were bought for the car, we're going to not name them, they just didn't fit really well, you know, and it's just been a struggle to get the parts that are supposed to fit specifically for this car to make them fit properly. So, you know, he's just going to run through it. He's got to go through it. He's got to make sure that it, you know, gets my approval, because, you know, I don't need anything shaking, rattling, smacking into anything, making stuff rub against each other. All of that stuff will cause problems down the road, which will be really hard to chase. So he's just going to stay with it and keep going with it, and he'll get it done. And then we'll get it tuned. Joey's over here with a Hellcat conversion, you know, originally 5.7 car. And Joey's been working on this. In order to get this Hellcat conversion going, we got all the parts supplied by Hemi-Fast. They really provided all the parts that we needed to do this job, including the oil pan, front cover, additional pulleys, boost controller valve. What am I missing? Obviously, the supercharger itself, fuel rails, really came complete, but still a ton of work to do. Joey's the man. He is exceptional. Don't let his age fool you, because he's one of the best guys I've ever had working for me. Very talented guy. Whoa, what's over here? Okay, over here is my shit box. So, so normally the Supra's on here, and we're about just, I think we're reaching the halfway on the Supra. But a few weeks ago, I ordered an exhaust from Rock Auto, who actually has been great. I mean, everything I ordered from him has been great. But I went ahead and said, you know what, let's get the performance style exhaust for this thing. I don't want to name the company again. It is so droney, it's driving me crazy. It's like a bad toothache. It just never goes away. It's just drone. So I didn't even bother sending it back because it was so cheap. Probably cost me more in shipping than the actual exhaust that cost me. So we just ordered another exhaust, and this one is a standard exhaust. And somehow we're going to cut and fix that and fabricate it into my exhaust tonight, because I can't go home driving that any longer. It's driving me crazy. I know we got something special on the dyno. So let's go over there and see if you guys think it's also special. Hey, what's up? Just like I said, I got something special to show you guys. Look at this thing. 99 R34 GTR, all-wheel drive, real car. Got an interesting story with this car. We've done no work to this car whatsoever. Somehow it wound up in my shop. The customer that, well, Roger from RZT knew this guy, and he won this car from buying a t-shirt off a Tuner Cult. So if you don't think that shit's for real, Here we are. What's really cool about this car that I like is that it's got some period correct stuff on it. It's got the HKS twin power flows on it. It's got the HKS intercooler pipes on it. It even has something really cool, and I think this is an HKS adjustable fuel pressure regulator. And I remember seeing those things in the very early 80s, I mean the late 80s and 90s from HKS. So I think it might have an intercooler in it as well. But otherwise than that, I believe it's all stock. But just a really cool car. Something you definitely don't see here in the United States all that often. Certainly not as clean as this car, as nice as this car. I mean, this car is really nice. It's very clean. These guys went out of their way to pick something very high-end. And so the guy that got it from winning a T-shirt, you know, go play the lotto numbers and let me kick in with you, because to buy a T-shirt and to walk away with a $220,000 car, that's a knockout. That's really a knockout right there. So I think we're all interested in see what it can do. It wasn't claimed to be a big horsepower car. I guess obviously people can do that to this car, and certainly, you know, Roger knows what to do. So, you know, without any further ado, let's see what it got. Steve, fire in the hole. All right, thing made 364 horsepower. It pulled back a little bit here. We don't know why. I mean, we're not tuning the car. It may be because it's just not hot enough right now. Pulled back a little bit. It also dropped the boost down. So again, I'm sure, you know, in the hands of Roger and again in the hands of Steve later on down the road as far as tuning, this thing will be a monster. It'll probably make well into the 500 horsepower area, especially because you're only seeing about 16 pounds of boost. And we really don't know how the HKS electronics are all working on this car. So I think just a little tuning, a little software adjustment, and this car is just going to be a knockout.